What's up, everybody? It's Richard Bodie with Six Magazine. We got Pro Bowl defensive tackle Tommy Harris of the Chicago Bears with us. What's up, Tommy? How you doing?
What's up, Bodu?
Not a whole lot, man. Um, how's the knee doing?
My knee is fine. My knee
Okay.
is fine.
You were quoted earlier last week as saying you felt responsible for the team's struggles early in the season, and saying that your improved play over the past few weeks is a little bit too late for the Bears. Explain what you mean.
I just mean by my play, if felt better during the season, I think our record would have been improved. I don't think it's too late. I was just talking at the end of a game, but a lot of teams are losing that we need to lose, and we still not out of it.
Hmm.
So schematically, we still in there until lose another game or something. But schematically, we still can get in there. But we just gotta continue to keep playing hard and just persevering through all these injuries. Uh, Me personally, but I know a lot of guys in the NFL are playing hurt, so it's nothing special about it.
Cool. The clubbing incident with the Cardinals' Deuce Latui. Just talk about that. Like there was some back and forth before the actual incident happened. Did he say
Yeah,
something?
yeah. I messed up on that. I let my anger get control of me, get the best of me, and I apologize to him and the squad.
Okay. Did he give you a reason? Like say something bad about your mom or something? Because we don't mind. Your fans don't mind if you give them one.
Nah, it ain't even. It's one of those things you don't play into. I don't even like I told the media up here. I control what I can.
Hmm.
I can only control what I can do, and I didn't handle my part well. And for all the kids out there, I apologize also. So just no excuses. You don't put your hands on nobody, no matter what they say or no matter what they do. I was just frustrated. So
Cool. Like speaking of the media in Chicago, a lot of them honestly have never played football or ran an organization, but they have their opinions, and a lot of them are saying it's time to cut our losses with Tommy Harris. He's a great player, but he's not playing as he used to. Let's trade him and get whatever we can for him. What do you think of the naysayers' comments? And
I think that's a great idea. Uh, all I, hey, listen to me, man. All I gotta do is continue to go out, continue to keep getting healthy, and I know someone will pick me up. So, um, I'm not really worried about what they say. Those people are trying to be Pro Bowlers at their job also. So
true.
whatever that entails, they trying to be the best at what it takes. And I know media nowadays is nothing but yellow journalism, muckraking. They just want to find out the negatives about stuff, whatever sells the story. So
Mhm.
you hear very seldom about the positives that athletes are doing because people
Mhm.
don't really want to pay attention to it. Our whole society wants to hear what's going on, what's the bad stuff, what's the nasty stuff, and
Mhm.
you look at Tiger Woods, all these different guys. So people make mistakes.
Um, if you were the GM though for the Bears, what would you do?
If I had Tommy Harris and he wasn't playing up to my, um, I mean, first off, if I had a contract with him and there was a certain extent, try to see how much we can get out of them because if I cut him, I'm gonna have to pay him some money without making him work for it. So
Mhm.
I would have to keep him, and then we got rid of our second round pick. So it would be pretty difficult to get another guy in that could replace him.
Okay. Football, ultimate team game. No one argues that, and no one can win it by themselves. When you and the rest of the defense out there busting y'all's tails and playing really well, and your quarterback has a tough day or the offense is having a tough day, how do you guys stay positive and keep encouraging your QB and the rest of your offense, knowing that you guys are playing really well and they're not playing too well in that particular
This
game?
is not a game of pointing fingers. When you play in NFL, it's a team game, and it truly is. And all you can do is worry about what you've done and how'd you do your job today. Because if you try and worry about somebody else paycheck and their job, what they doing, nobody got to motivate you to go to work. You getting paid to do this, so this ain't
Hmm.
nothing you going out at the park and playing around. But this is a real job, and I think that's what people don't really understand about it. that we take our job seriously, and nobody needs to motivate you or talk bad about you to get you to do your job better. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You got an offense, you got a defense, and all you can do is really control what you can control, and then you can sleep at night.
Speaking of controlling what you can control, you had your first career interception this year, man. Tell me about it.
I fell on the ground and the ball was in my face.
You fell. You made a pretty good play. Got up
Yeah,
off the ground quick and got an interception.
it was all right. Just I should have took it to the house,
You looked
but
like you were going to.
nah, I wasn't going anywhere. So,
You made
but
a move on him and stiff armed him.
yeah, but it just man, I was just trying to hold on to the rock, man. I wasn't trying to fumble it or nothing. I done seen all them boys, Leon letting all them get them interceptions, run them almost to the house and get stripped a fumble. So I just try to hold on to it.
Oh man, I like good stories, man. Tell me about the hardest hit you ever gotten someone, college or pro, and the flip side where someone's hit you and just knocked your bell.
The hardest hit I've ever received was from I don't know, ain't nobody ever hit me hard. I don't know, ain't nobody ever hit me hard. It was some running back from Detroit that blindsided me like 3 years ago, about 4 years ago. But
Uh-huh.
I haven't been hit hard since.
What about Mercedes Lewis and when you're in college?
Who?
Mercedes Lewis when you're in college.
Yeah, he tackled me pretty. That was my first time ever being tackled. So that's pretty disturbing. I'm still got it out. I still got it out for Mercedes when we see you.
Nobody knows about the incident, just I do because I'm friends with you. But trying to tell the people what happened with that. With that.
We was playing UCLA. Um, Brandon Everidge hit the running back. The ball popped up in the air, and I grabbed it, and I was taking it to the house. And Mercedes Lewis came out and clotheslined me from the side, and
Did
it
you
felt like my whole soul was shaking. But I didn't let nobody see me sweat though.
did you get it back?
Nah, not that game. I don't play over no tight end.
Oh, okay. Okay. You might have caught him on a tight end screen or something like that. What's the funniest locker room prank you've seen since you've been in Chicago?
Funniest locker room prank. Man, we got so many of those, man. I mean, one time we get like fake squirrels and fake raccoons and stuff, and we got them stuffed, and we put them in one of our teammates' lockers in his laundry bag, and when he was going to get his stuff, he just went bananas, man. I think that was like one of the funniest pranks.
Who was it? Which one? Who was it?
Adewale, Agunile.
You scream like a girl?
Yeah, man. Boy was like, ooh, like
Um, when I talked to you earlier this past summer, you always said one thing when you were growing up, you always wanted to be like Warren Sapp, but you wondered what he did to be Warren Sapp. What advice can you give to kids that want to play college and NFL on how they can be the next Tommy Harris? Like, what should they do?
well, I spoke to Warren Sapp earlier this week after he said something negative about me, and I asked him about it.
What'd he
But
say? I didn't catch it.
no, he was like, Tommy Harris can no longer his name can no longer be mentioned in the same sentence as Warren Sapp. He's more like Booger McFarland this year. I was mad, so I called him to see what's up with that. And then he called me and he told me, he was like, man, I'm just saying you got to go through the understudy before you could be like me. And he told me why he retired is because he couldn't play up to his own standards that he created. So, I respect him for that. And he was just like, number 99 should be buried. Like, so nobody should ever speak it. Nobody's ever going to be like that animal. But I understand. That's the same way I want to be remembered. Well, there will never be someone mentioned in the same, like, you can't be like me, just like no one ever is going to be like Reggie White or Bruce Smith.
But what advice would you give to kids that want to play in the NFL, like as far as work ethics and things that they should do?
I just tell them to stay focused and keep the faith, man. And just with everything in life, you have to sacrifice something. You got to give up playing video games and go work out more, or learn how to spend time more and what you want to do in life. Like if you want to play football, then learn the plays, learn the game, understand the game, understand the work that comes behind it. If you want to be a doctor, and find some whatever doctors use to be a doctor. Just work whatever you do. Just work hard at whatever you do, man, and
Um,
it'll happen.
Earlier we were talking about no, the media these days doesn't report the positive things that athletes do, and we care at Six Magazine. You've been to Africa a few times, and nobody really even knows about some of the good things you're doing. Tell us about
Yeah,
that.
the Africa show is showing tonight.
Really?
So yeah, on NFL Network. So
Oh,
they're actually posting that up there with me, Adewale, Israel Donije, Mobi Okoye, a couple guys with Nigeria just gave back with um man, you can't even edit this video.
yeah, it don't matter.
It do matter. You can't edit it.
I
Hey, did you
can,
get that?
but it's not. I
Um,
mean, we just talking.
oh yeah, me, Adewale, Izzy, Mobi Okoye went to Nigeria for with the Integris group out of Oklahoma City,
Hmm.
and just supplied medicine for all the sick and the people out there.
That's good. What are some other things going on with your foundation? And give us a website so people can donate to it if they're interested.
Website TommyHarris.com. It's my foundation really that goes towards Prevent Child Abuse America, Boys and Girls Club of America, and we just find a way to give back and to be Hall of Famers off the field just as well on the field.
I feel you on that. Put
Feel
on
me on
quite a
that?
fireworks show this past 4th of July. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, um, I've always loved fire and sparks and glitter, all, all those little things. So I went to this little store in Wisconsin and got a license to put my own show on in my neighborhood, and I did it real big. You feel me?
I feel you. I mean, I was there. I saw it. Should have.
But I ran out a lot of I did like the finale first. I did it kind of
You
backwards,
you did do it
but
back.
it was kind of it was good for my first time. But next year will be better.
I did a good job helping you out.
Yeah, you did. I thought one of your braids, your dreadlocks, was like a wick. I almost lighted it.
Oh man, tell us about life after football, man, just so people can get a good feel for you. What do you want to do once you're done with football? Because you're more than a football
Well,
player.
the great thing about football, man, is you meet a lot of people, and when you handle yourself well or you walk with character or different things, people acknowledge that, and people tend to stick to you like a magnet. And I have a lot of opportunities to do a lot of different things. Um, I can get into sports broadcasting. I can start my own businesses. I could, I have a boys and girls club, well, fitness center back at home. I really want to get into like training kids. That's
Hmm.
one thing I've really been talking about. And then when I get older and I'm pretty much done with all the sports and all that stuff, I want to open up a boys' home somewhere so I could just help men like get through life.
Cool, cool, cool. Last question, man.
Was that bad that I was scratching my eye while I was talking to you?
No, I actually scratched my nose yesterday when I interviewed Jay Richardson. So people probably like,
Oh,
he picked his nose, but it's all right. Like my nose was itching, so I had to scratch it.
you still got a booger on your nose. Oh,
Where?
that's an earring. That's an earring. I thought
Yeah,
it was
nose ring, buddy.
a. I didn't
Don't
know
make
people
fun of
still
it.
wore
Tupac
that.
had one. All
Right.
right.
I didn't know people still wore that since
Yeah,
Tupac. But
Tupac
that's
had one. Yeah,
yeah.
try to make fun of me. All right. Either way, last question, man. What's something that no one knows about Tommy Harris? And before you answer, I'm gonna give you Chris Johnson, Titans, probably gonna get 2,000 yards this year. He said he likes to watch Lifetime movies. That's on him. It's cool.
Nah, I love Lifetime movies too.
Exactly. I haven't
Yeah,
watched
but
any
I
just
mean,
because I'm not as cultured, possibly, but
you
just
said
something
something that
that
people. Oh, go
nobody
ahead.
knows that would just blow them away about Tommy Harris.
None of their business. Nah, they know that much. Just let them keep assuming.
You ain't got nothing
I'm a
silly.
thug. I'm really like a real life thug at the end of the day.
You really just silly, is what you are. You know that, right?
Yeah, yeah, whatever. I could fight.
You can,
Like that, if they wanted to know that, I could fight.
you box.
Yeah, I ain't boxed in a while though. My hands and stuff been hurting.
Yeah. What else you been up to, man? Thanksgiving was good.
Yeah, Thanksgiving was good. Nah, in my off day, I fix on planes.
Really?
Like, yeah, I help go and I change the rotors in the planes and the propellers, and also help them change oil, different things, so the planes can go and fly back and forth from Afghanistan, the stealth bombers and the blue jackets. So,
Cool, cool. What you want for Christmas, man?
nothing, man, just life, health, and strength, bro. I ain't too much into all them gifts and all that. The gift of life is the biggest thing for me. So,
That's what I like to hear. Last thoughts, man. If you had to pick a defensive tackle, would you go with Gerald McCoy or Sue out of Nebraska?
ooh, don't do that. Jerry McCoy.
You go keep it in the family.
I
But
got
did you see what Sue did to Texas?
And the man been in school for 5 years. Imagine if I would stay in school for 5 years.
True,
The
true.
man like 23 years old, 24.
He a grown man.
Nah, I ain't hate. He great, cuz. Good, for real. He up for the Heisman too, man.
I
Like
hope he gets it.
I like to meet him though.
I hope he gets it because this Heisman's a joke. Like no disrespect to Tim Tebow, but C.J. Spiller should be there. I'm still a little upset about that.
Man, you
Man,
crazy. Let me tell you something.
huh?
That boy from Stanford, that big old boy,
Uh huh.
looking like Dusty Dvorak in the backfield. Yeah, he a monster, cuz.
That's who you vote for?
Yeah, he nice.
Can we? I would assume.
I don't care about no Heisman.
I'd
The
assume.
Heisman like Sports Illustrated and the Madden curse. Like
Yeah.
they usually never really pan out.
One person it is Charles Woodson. Though he probably gonna get Defensive Player of the Year.
Man, I don't know what he got his grown man going on right now. He playing like a
He
monster.
drinking from the fountain of youth or something. The man's 34 years old.
Yeah, he looking good though.
He
You
looking
looking
real.
good, girl. You looking good.
You stupid, man.
I know
Appreciate you.
you looking good.
See, that's why I like Tom. He just silly,
Hey man,
huh?
you got a girl in the background?
Nah, what you talking about?
No, somebody moved in the background
What you talking about?
while we was talking earlier. Somebody moved in the background. Don't
Hey,
play
man, I
like
don't know
no
what you
crazy.
talking about, dog. Well, I'm gonna get out here. It's Tommy Harris, Richard Bowe, Six Magazine. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Y'all
Nah,
have a
you
good
better
one.
call me back so I can find out who in the
I will. I
background.
will. I will. All right.
All
Peace.
right.